today I'm going to show you how to create this eyeshadow look with two of our new Rainbow Collection colors, purple and blue, and we're gonna add in a little snow and pink frost to kind of soften it up a little bit. So I hope you'll stay tuned to see how I did it. Hey guys, so today we are going to play around a little bit with a couple colors from the Rainbow ShadowSense Collection. We're actually using my shirt as inspiration, so we're gonna go with violet and blue. But if you notice my shirt, like it's a little bit pastel. So we're actually gonna make a pastel color by adding a little bit of snow ShadowSense, which is a white ShadowSense. So the great thing I really love about ShadowSense is you can mix them, kind of pre-mix them to create your own colors. And then once you get them on, they're really blendable too. So we're gonna start out with actually using a little bit of pink frost. And this is just a really light pink. And if I'm looking at my shirt, there's like really touches of light pink. So we're gonna use pink frost kind of as the base over my whole lid. And just gonna use my mirror, but I'm going to just kind of put it on the inner corner. Everything's falling. And then just use a brush to kind of blend it out. So my goal is to have kind of a lighter inner corner and lid, and then a little bit of darker outer corner and crease. But pink frost just gives a really nice base, and then we can always go back with pink frost if anything seems too dark. If I want to lighten up the inner corner a little bit more, I can go back and do that at the end too, but I want just kind of a nice easy base to start out with. So just putting pink frost on the other lid and just blending it out. With ShadowSense, you can really do whatever you want. You can apply with the wand and then just kind of pat it out with your finger, or you can apply with the wand and then use the brush, or you can go and just put it on your brush first and then apply it that way. So we're kind of going to do a mix of a little bit of those because I have to mix them. I will be using my brush. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the violet and we're going to just roll it onto my hand. You can use your hand as a palette when you do this, or you can use an actual palette, but my hand's easy enough. So I did just a little bit of the purple, and I have purple stripes on my hand from yesterday. And then I'm just gonna take the snow, and my snow is getting kind of empty, so I will have to kind of dig in there, but just a little bit of my snow. And then I really like to use like the ends of brushes because then it doesn't pick up much of the product. So I'm just taking that and mixing it together to create kind of the pastel purple that I'm going for. And I like that you can always go back and add in more if you need to, but this is kind of a nice, it's not quite pastel, just a lighter purple, and that's kind of what's going in. I guess you could say it's pastel, I don't know. Then I'm going to take another brush, and I'm just going to take it from my hand, and I'm going to apply it to kind of the outer corner, outer half of my lid, just to get that, maybe the outer 2/3, because I like it. It's not too bold that it's gonna be scary to wear all over your lid. So I put that on there, and I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute before I blend, and then I'll do my other eye too. When I do things, I like to do both eyes at the same time because I like to remember how much product I put on each eye. I know some people like to do like one eye at a time, but for me, just so I can stay consistent, I like to do both at the same time. So then I'm gonna take just kind of a fluffy blending brush and just blend the top edge of that to take it easy a little bit and not make it so harsh, and work it into my crease a little bit. This is just a really pretty lilac purple that I love to blend. And then I'm going to take the blue and find a new spot on my hand and just roll a little bit of the blue. I'm not going to need very much, and I realize like I used a lot of product. I probably could have gone a little bit less. And then I'm gonna take, so I took some of the blue, take a little bit of the snow, and we're gonna do the same thing. When you're doing this too, you may want to have like a paper towel handy or a washcloth. If you need to clean off brushes, especially like if you only have a few brushes, if you want things to be not so muddled together, you're gonna wanna make sure you keep things clean. So now I'm taking another brush because I forgot to bring a towel in here, and I'm just mixing the white with the blue. And this gets you a really pretty sky blue. So this is just taking those bold Rainbow Collection colors and working them down a little bit. When you mix them together, you want to make sure that you kind of try to mix them all and make sure it's consistent mix, otherwise you're going to have like streaks of blue, and unless you're going for that, you're probably not going to. You want it to be a consistent color, I guess that's what I would say. So we're going to take a little bit of the blue and just kind of dot it on the outer edge. So you can kind of see it's just barely there, not going for a lot of blue. We'll do the same to the other eye. But giving your shadows a little bit of time between each color also helps keep the colors separated. Oops, I'm dropping everything today. Then I'm gonna take that same fluffy blending brush because it really didn't get very much product on it, and just kind of blend the top edge a little bit more. So it's just a really pretty kind of blended blue, and it goes with my shirt, which is kind of fun. And you can always, sometimes I will even stop what I'm doing, which I can't do this right now, and I will close my eyes and take a picture of my eyes just to see, like, did I get consistent between the two eyes? Obviously I can't do that right now, but it's something that I will try to do, and it looks like I got a little bit more on this eye, so I'm going to go back with this one and just touch it up a smidge. And then we'll just blend a little bit more. Another tip I wanted to give you, and I didn't do this today, but if you are working with dark colors or you're afraid of like you're gonna blend out too much, you can get these line and define eye tapes. I actually got them at Target. They're from, I'll get really close, they're from ELF, and they're really great to like just put a piece of tape here. I mean, you could use real tape, but this is less harsh on your skin. And then you can like work with a deep color and really get a good like corner, and then take off the tape and you'll have more of a line so it doesn't spread. Because sometimes I find like if I'm using a deep color, it starts to spread down. But these are really handy for that. I didn't need to use them today. So then I can take a little bit more of Pink Frost and go back in. Can you hear my kids? I don't know if you can. And I did a little bit too much on that one. Lost the purple. So I lost a little bit of my purple, but I think I can go back in and add a little bit. That's another problem, is that if this purple dries on there, you can always go back and create more. I think I had enough left on my brush. There we go. All right. Just literally dropping everything today. Then you can just take a fluffy brush and just blend out the top. If you want to have kind of a cohesive look, you can take like a flat brush and just take a little bit of one of your colors and kind of dust it under your eye to kind of just make everything kind of blend together. So just a little bit of the blue under my eye. And that's about it. So you can go in if you want and add eyeliner, like if I might decide to go in and press in the purple for eyeliner, or you can use just a normal black eyeliner or whatever eyeliner you typically use, but it's really fun to be able to mix these colors and change them up a little bit just by using a white ShadowSense. So, all right, so I'm actually deciding, I'm coming back again. I'm going to go ahead and use the purple as liner. So I'm just taking off the brush with a flat brush. And I'm gonna just press the purple a little bit into my lash line. It's just very subtle, but just pressing it in just kind of defines your eye a little bit. So I'll do the other one too. And this is where I just take the product directly off the wand, or you can take it off the foot or the wand and work it on with your brush. So thanks for tuning in. We're gonna stop right there, but if you have any questions about anything or you wanna order this Rainbow ShadowSense collection, it is so versatile. You can order single colors too. There's every color of the rainbow. If you know Roy G. Biv, we have each one of those. But let me know if you have any questions, and we'll talk to you later.